Welcome back. We're talking about blocking movement and its application into creating the best foundation of movement that you can utilize to progress into the highest levels. And we talked a lot about the basic push-up. And now we talked about progressing out to the side, we talked about progressing it overhead, and how progressing it overhead is very exciting because it actually leads into your pulling mechanics. But there's another way we can go and progress this. And what way is it? Well, down towards the hips. And guess what? That's where it gets the hardest, but it also gets pretty exciting. So check this out. Let's say I'm in a push-up position right here, and I perform a push-up, just a regular one. I feel pretty good. And now without moving the feet, I just move my hands back. What's happening here? All of a sudden I'm feeling like, oh my God, I'm really having to load my shoulders up. If I continue to push my hands back towards my feet, what's happening is I'm running into the end range of my wrist extension. What do I do here? Well, I start naturally turning it out. So there's a natural progression of turning the hand out to the side or even back behind me as I progress towards the hips. And what does this look like? Well, it looks like I'm really loading up the shoulders a lot. The shoulders are barely moving and the elbow becomes the prime mover. So what is this? Well, notice as I progress closer to my feet, I'm naturally tending to come back to this anatomical position. So this is when we start realizing that anatomical position is not just our starting position, but it's also going to be our finish position. And where? Well, in any progression. Now, why should you be excited about this? Well, if you're into gymnastics or have seen gymnasts perform feats of strength like a planche position, which is basically like a crazy levitation act, I'm too old to perform it now. Well, that's a lie. I should be able to do it. I just haven't trained it as much. But if you start training your push-up in this direction, you'll start noticing that you start developing the basic strength for something like that, a planche position. But even cooler is this, is that in terms of functional fitness, look where that push-up leads me. As I bring my hands in, naturally my hips are going to want to come up. If I push up there, look what that looks like. It starts looking more like my handstand push-up. And what is that? Well, it's just the evolution of taking this pushing mechanics overhead. And what is the next thing we're going to start talking about? Well, what is progression? And how do we progress movement? And where does it fall? What route do I choose? That's what I'm going to help you do. But for now, I want you to play with this. Move your hands out to the side on the push-up. See where that takes you. What do you do after that? Where do you go? Move your hands over your head. Where does that take you? What do you feel when you take that and apply it to other things? What happens when you get closer to your hips? And why are we doing all these things? This is something I want you to struggle with a little bit. I want you to think about this because in your practice, you're constantly teaching some of these techniques, and I need you to understand why you're using them and how they can help.